welcome to the Backyard Machine Shop. Well, today we're working on part 2 of the Pratt & Whitney Quill. Now I'm going to apologize a little bit in advance because I forgot to turn the microphone on during part of it, and so I'm going to sit here and do a voiceover and let you know what's going on and talk you through the first part of the video. So with that said, stay tuned. See, we're getting ready. We've got a 35/64 drill in, and we're going to start drilling this hole. I think we're going to drill this about 5 inches deep. This is to start out and kind of get us a pre-drill for our 1 inch. Alright guys, so drilling with a 35/64, and no particular reason that size, it's just something I had. Now this video here is sped up at 4 times the speed, so I mean there was no sound. I'm probably going to put some music with it, so just keep watching. Drill pretty good. If you notice there's a wobble, and the wobble, apparently my centers are off a little bit with all the turning and stuff we did. But that ain't a big problem because we're going to come in and we're going to bore everything concentric. Got a number 20 in chuck there, just holding the drill bit. That's a great chuck. Cast iron turns so good, drills so good. I mean, I like using it. It's nasty, it's a little dirty, but it is a benefit of using it as far as turning. All right, so now we got a 1 inch Cleveland in there. So it's number 4 Morse Taper drill, and we're going to drill it to almost its full depth to start with. Still, we got a little bit of shake in there, but other than that, we're taking the chips out pretty good. Now we run into where our 35/64 have bottomed out, and instead of trying to push that all the way through, I'm going to go ahead and use the next drill, which would be a 5/8 that's close to 18 inches long and with about 8 inches of fluid length. So we're going to drill this one all the way through. Now, in the beginning we've already drilled the other side up to this point, but this will connect the two. I didn't want to drill all the way through in one shot because I wanted to keep the centers as close as I could to the material. And again, like I said, everything will be bored out concentric before it's all done. Alright, I think that's about the end of the travel on the quill. Yeah, there we go. Got to stick the bring the quill back in and slide it up in there and get through with the rest of the part. There we go, we broke through. Alright, so I think I come back with a 1 inch and then go ahead and finish drilling it to the depth of the fluid. Alright, so now we're fixing to use a 5/8 extended drill. So we're going to put a 5/8 hole, no, sorry, not 5/8, 13/16. And that's giving us clearance now for our thing. 4 Morse taper had a 1 inch 44 thousandths on the small end. So we're going to bore this out 1 inch 80 and we're going 4 1/4 inches deep. And this will, well, I'm talking about it now. So. I think I did this in a couple passes here, so it didn't take too long. Had to do a little work on the boring bar just to get clearance to do this. I'm using high-speed steel ground bit. It's all touched up right before we started. I think this is the final pass here. I think it came out like 1 inch 3/84 thousandths. So it was plenty big enough to accommodate the boring bar on the paper. Alright guys, so I guess gets us through the part with no sound. So the rest of the video should have sound in it, and hope you enjoy it. I enjoy doing them. Alright, got you set up here on the lathe. What we have here is we have an adapter in our tailstock, in our spindle. I had to pull the chuck off to clean the spindle real good to make sure we had a good fit in there. So we got the adapter in the spindle. We have a number 4 center in that adapter. Okay, and we have a center on the other end of the lathe. We have the chuck set up. A number 4 reamer set up in the in between centers, and what we're going to do is we're going to indicate that taper, and that's how we're setting our compound to bore the number 4 taper. Now I've already got this thing adjusted in. It took 10 or 15 minutes. I started with a 1/2 thousandths indicator and got it within a thousandths, and then put this 10th indicator on and adjusted it from there. So I'm going to run it down this taper to show you how close we are. And honestly, I don't think the taper is ground perfect, but it's what we got. So it's holding right there. You see it moving back and forth. I'm not sure if that's the machine or... Anyway, the other end of the taper, we're still at 0. So this is what we're going to use to bore our taper. So now we can set the chuck back up, indicate back into part, and start cutting our taper. Here we go. We've got the boring bar set up, got our part indicated in, compound set to like a little over 1 degree, 1.5 degrees. No, actually a little over 1 degree. I think the compound angle was like 2 degrees and some change. So got it set up. We've indicated it. We indicated a number 4 Morse taper and verified that we were set up correctly. So we've got, I guess we're ready to go. Now what I've done is I'm going to use this this center as a plug gauge, and what I did was I went around to all my number 4 Morse taper tools, put it in there, and made sure that that line is where everything fits. So it fit here, it fit in the tailstock of the lathe, and it fit in the Royceford 21-inch drill press. They all fit in the same area, and so we're going to use that as a plug gauge as when to stop. And what we're going to do is we're going to bore it shy of that, and then we're going to come in with a reamer and we're going to ream it with a finish reamer and finish it. Then we'll check it, and if that's good enough, we may use it right there. If not, then we'll figure out how to grind it. So we're going to start off. Let's see where we at on our lathe. Let's see. I want to turn kind of on the slow side. We're going to take light cuts in here. We're not going to hog it out. So we want to be on A and low. That should be about 200 RPM. So we're going to come in. Six and zeros. We're going to go in. Let's start out with a 30,000 pass. We just want a slow constant feed. Okay, back out. Let's try 50,000 pass. Alright guys, let's see, we've got our plug gauge here, and we right on where I wanted to go. I'm a little bit too deep, but that's okay. We can face off some front if we need to. Okay, so let's pull the bore and bar out. And now we're going to ream. Alright, so now we've got the taper started, and we're going to come in and we're going to ream out the finish ream to taper. So we're going to set the machine up. Let me set your cameras up. We're going to slow it to the minimum. So let's say 42 RPMs. We also will